store. That's fun. That is something you can do with normal mushrooms. The shroom is, in fact, more or less just a thing to store nutrients, the roots of the mushrooms. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good point, actually. I didn't know that either. Kind of freaky, to be honest. Your stream is borked after a refresh. Time to finally make lunch. Let me make sure I'm not losing frames here. No, this time it's not me. Largest living organism is, in fact, a mushroom stretching through the entirety of North America. Oh, good lord. Wonder what mushroom that is. It's kind of terrifying. Could be under my house right now, and I wouldn't even know it.
I saw your starship crash on the other side of the ridge.
It did.
I believe we may be of assistance.
The ship's trashed. There's no way we'll be able to repair it.
Ah, but the Zoni can. Meet me at the Temple of Zan whenever you're ready. I will explain everything. I'm telling you, they're all crazy now. They're hive minds. They can't function on their own.
Sorry for breaking your stuff there, bro, but you had bolts that I could use.
Neighbor. Quite an unusual day we are having, yes?
Very unusual, yeah. Time anomalies everywhere. Actually, before we go too far here, let me see if I can modify my quick select a little bit. There we go. Because I think... Where do I want the Constructo pistol? The Constructo bomb can stay there. That's fine. I think I'll stick the pistol up here, actually. So you got 3 rings of quick select again, although in this game we really won't need 3 rings. I pretty much only need the 1, because, I don't know, I probably won't be buying more than 8 weapons total, so we'll have like 9 at the max in our inventory, so... I'll probably use the Constructo pistol until it's fully upgraded in this one, though, unlike the Combustor, where I basically threw it in the trash bin.
In memory of Zan Gribnak, father, friend, and chief of the Fungoids. Looks like this guy was some sort of hero.
Something like that. Maybe you could take a few notes, Quark.
How are you?
Hi, good, how are you? Gonna break a few of your boxes. Might need the help, you know, in terms of the money. I don't know, it's in some ways, I guess this isn't really a huge thing because we did this back in the original trilogy too, but in a lot of ways we never raided a village of their bolts back in the classic trilogy, unless it was like, there were certain situations where we did, I suppose, but in this particular instance, it just sort of starts to activate my ludonarrative dissonance with the series, although that's really just a thing that the future series does a lot. I'll talk about ludonarrative dissonance in a second. First, the Sonic Eruptor.
The Sonic Eruptor, this genetically mutated Xenogoat, is the perfect weapon for crowd control of a destructive nature. Firing the weapon at a group of enemies will unleash a deadly and destructive mating call. Right?
Oh, fun.
Try squeezing the trigger when the Xenogoat's lungs are full. The Sonic Eruptor.
Well, that's probably relieving for it. The stream is dead? Uh-oh. Twitch may be dying, yeah. How many fingers am I holding up? Do not die on me. Try to leave and rejoin if it worked. Actually worked. Good. That's good. Because I didn't... Oh, I did drop a couple of frames, but not a huge chunk, so... Yeah, Twitch might have been dying on us there for a second. I don't know. We can buy the Sonic Eruptor at this point if we want to, but... using the Sonic Eruptor around female Xenogoats is not advised, as they are quite insistent. It's like a shotgun, essentially, and when you fire it with its lungs full, it actually deals more damage, but I'm not really a big fan of it, to be honest. It just doesn't really trip my trigger. It's not the same as, like, the Constructo shotgun. It's not a traditional shotgun, so I think I'll leave that one for someone who's more qualified, like a biologist, like the mushroom question. Before we go anywhere, though, let's see if we can go down here and grab this gold bolt. Just because I already saw it, I might as well grab it. There we go. There's a distinct possibility that Marie went to fix lunch. I think she mentioned she was going to do that when the stream was dying. Well, there's nothing down there, so... Let's see what the Fungoid shaman knows up here.
But fixing it will take powers beyond anything this universe has ever seen. Powers not to be taken lightly. Can you keep a secret? Well,
it's not actually power that's rivaling everything in the galaxy. Yeah, I can keep a secret.
The Zoni are powerful creatures, capable of almost anything, but they are also hive minds and must be kept together for their energy to work.
Oh, okay.
Inside is a vessel which will allow you to rescue lost Zoni and harness their bioenergy. Follow me and don't touch anything.
Fair enough. Well, I guess if we can get the Zoni to help, that would help out, although their help got my friend kidnapped, but that wasn't their fault. That was Nefarious' fault, so I guess we'll just see what we can do about this. The Temple of Zan. Zan? I don't know. Something like that. Zandine? Boy, I hope not.
Inside until you recover the vessel. Are you sure you don't want to stay here? We have a lovely miniature golf course.
I'll be fine. Quark, link it in my nav unit. We'll stay in radio contact.
Copy that. Operation Red Shirt is a go.
Thank you. So yeah, they'll stand on the switch to let me get in, and then I'll deal with Clank's new laser eyes.
Situations like this is to avoid phrases like, it's too quiet in here, or everything's going to be alright.
You know you just said those two things, right? Anyway. Just slide our way through here.
Got it. I'm through.
Apparently they wanted to make some sort of either Legends of the Hidden Temple reference or Raiders of the Lost Ark references of some kind. I was almost going to say Raiders of the Lost Temple, but no, that wouldn't be right. It's an Indiana Jones reference, so that's fun. But then again,
According to the chief, it's
Uncharted
one
was
guide
pretty popular
brought
at
to
this time.
dimension by Orvis and entrusted to the Fongoids.
And he's sure it'll fix Aphelion?
He said it'll do a lot more than that. Zoni bioenergy is the most powerful resource in the Omniverse.
Wow. That's kind of impressive, actually. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Probably could have run through the center and been fine, but that's okay. Took a little hit, but it's alright. Man, I wonder who that guy is. He looks important. Also vaguely looks like Clank, but that's probably just the eyes. It's a jar. You want me to put the Zoni in a jar?
Quark, there are 2 Zoni in here.
Those poor lost little creatures. See if you can grab one with your wrench and stuff it into the vessel.
No pressure or anything. I love the Zoni's little wee as they go. Yeah, that's why I usually try to throw the wrench at them when I capture them, because apparently they enjoy the ride, so that's fun. Anyway, we got to deal with this on the way back through, so... This is moving very slowly. Guess I can take advantage of that. There we go. Oop, hang on, let me see what we got. Here, signing into work stuff and heating up lunch. Ah, nice, gotcha. Birthday soon, getting ready for the cake you want to make yourself. Ooh, that's cool. Happy early birthday. Been feeling really down and bad lately. Need something to cheer yourself up with. Is Zandine, what? Why are we talking about heavy wind and force damage? The Temple of... I guess it wasn't spelled Z-A-N, was it? So, whatever. Either way, what did you say to our conversation, Mono, since we could not hear you? The conversation before about the mushroom stretching through the entirety of North America, I said, oh, good lord. I hope that thing isn't stretching too far. It might be underneath my house and I wouldn't even know it. It's easy to navigate for an ancient holy temple. I mean, they probably didn't make it too terribly difficult. I think the Fongoids were kind of bullshitting a little. Ow. Fire hot. Come here, Zoni. I'm never going to get over that. Alright, we got 2 Zoni. And yeah, they actually give you a little bit of experience for capturing the Zoni as well, so that's kind of nice. Gets you a little bit of extra nanotech. You probably get about 5 levels from just Zoni experience. So, I did.
I told you he'd do it.
Well done. The vessel is yours. Come, there is one more Zoni we put in the old armory for safekeeping. Our guards
okay.
discovered it wandering around the waterfront. It can help you repair your ship.
Well, I would like to repair my ship, so okay, something's going on out here.
Quick, everyone inside the temple. Borsalon is coming.
Who's Borsalon?
All right, Quark. You ready to let those stallions out of the stable?
I was born ready.
Uh-oh.
Nefarious was clear as to the repercussions of leaving your hovel.
Excuse me?
Whoa, wait. Who?
Dr. Nefarious has no authority here, villain. In fact, I'm not even entirely convinced he's a real doctor.
You went to school with him.
Pal, before I bring the thunder.
Oh boy. And Quark gets stuck in a confined space again. You know, I don't like it when people say they're gonna kill me. Usually I react violently. Oops. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button.
The villagers! We have to stop them!
I'm working on it. Oh my god. Stop kidnapping these villagers that I just met. Stop it. Unless you want me to send you to the Shadow Realm. I don't know how I'm going to hit this guy without the pistol. That's fine. There we go. I'm definitely... Okay. There's definitely guys with chainsaws. Chainsaws. They have chainsaws now. Thank you. I'm dying, though. It's okay, though. I'll be alright. Maybe I should go up here. This is good cover.
Oh, great! Just what I needed!
See if we can, there we go. Get that down there. Not bad. Apparently, the upgrade to V2 gave it some fancy AoE damage or of some kind, so that's not what I want to aim at. There we go. Ah, so that's what that blast does. It changes the function of the actual shot. It changes what it does exactly. It's not like an energy shot. It's some sort of electrical blast. Maybe that turns into a shock mod later? I don't know. But we're running again, so let's follow the Fungoid Shaman and get back to our ship, maybe, if we can find the Zoni. Probably need that first, huh? Oh, yeah, hold on. I'll take care of this. I would appreciate actually being able to see their game, thank you. It's alright. I don't think the camera is as bad in this one as it is in some cases in Tools of Destruction, where it would sort of just bump into the wall and stop, but I don't quite remember. It might have wall correction. I don't like wall correction, though, because it... I mean, obviously, it sort of disorients you, so... Alright, let's do a little bobbing and weaving here. There we go. Oh boy. Well, what would you have to regret? The fact that you didn't live your life in happiness? I don't know. Oh, hello. I don't know if this bomb is going to reach him, so I guess we're going to be using the pistol. Oh, okay. Of course they have a turret robot. Why wouldn't they have a turret robot? Oh, okay. He's a little tough, isn't he? I might run out of bombs here. Oh, good. Just in time.
We're too late! Vorsalon is leaving!
Well, that's just great. There goes the egg carrier with my, Amy on it. I think that's what Eggman kidnapped back in Sonic Adventure. It's been so long since I've played it.
In here, quickly!
Okay. Oh, there's a Zoni. So this is mine now, right? I can just take him? Okay. Hey, Conquer, it's going good. How's it going for you there?
In the entire village. I was always meaning to dismantle it, but now I'm glad I didn't. This teleporter will take you back to your ship.
You have a catapulter? Okay. Let me read the chat here. We instead of yay. The Zoni are whimsical, and I love it. They definitely have that charm to them, don't they? What you mean by that is completely from north to south, U.S., and also from east to west, fully webbing under the country. So yes, it's very likely it is under your house. Oh, fantastic. The hive mind is getting ready to take over. Yeah, why shouldn't they have chainsaws? That's a good question. You just see explosions. See Twitch app lagging more than it has any right to lag, so you're turning on your PC. It's been lagging a little bit today from what I understand. I've only dropped a few frames. I've dropped like 400, I think, according to this. So it's been lagging a little bit today, unfortunately. Oh, Twitch being Twitch, probably. Just like usual. Ah, okay, there we go. So it's just the teleporter. I heard catapulter. That's probably just me, though.
Quick, use this Zoni vessel to repair your starship.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, the fire's out. Let me go see if I can check on anything over, or I can just run directly into this. That would be nice, Zoni. Thank you. And with that, they've turned Aphelion into a space corvette with mini turrets on it. Fancy. Aphelion has been upgraded. The Zoni repaired Aphelion. You're now capable of interplanetary travel. Collect Zoni to unlock ship upgrades. So yeah, that's what the Zoni do. They're another collectible in this game. There's a total of 40 of them, I think just like Gold Bolts, and instead of just being for skins, Zoni upgrade your ship and allow it to be more powerful. So we'll be looking for the Zoni, that's for sure. Unfortunately, Aphelion has no comment on her new makeover. Again, I feel like they keep forgetting that she can talk. God damn it, Insomniac. I just wanted a cool talking ship. But anyway, if we go over here, it's another Gold Bolt, so let's go grab it. Grab these. We don't really have to worry too much about our bolt count in this one, though. I think I only need about 500,000 total to get all the weapons and armor that I want in the game, so... And yes, that includes armor, and one of those armor pieces is like 250,000 bolts. So, at this count, hits different. Thanks, GrummelNet. Anyway, we can leave now. So let's go do that. See if we can rescue Quark before we go too far here. And apparently we can fly directly through a time dilation now because of Zoni power, so that's cool. Yeah, it even said upgrade. We're on the same wavelength. So we're in the Phylax sector. Believing Ratchet to be a local rebel named Azimuth, a mercenary calling himself Lord Vorsalon attacked the Fongoids and took Captain Quark hostage. Armed with a new and improved Aphelion, Ratchet must stop reading because it loaded and didn't tell me to press X to continue. Fair enough.
Come in. Do you read me?
It's good to hear your voice, Ratchet. They've got us in these containment cells and they're coming with food. Oh, thank Captain, they're coming with tap water? You animals.
You maniacs!
Listen to me. I need you to activate the nav beacon on your belt. Can you do that? Good. Now hang tight. I'm on my way.
I just gotta track Vorsalon's ship. And now we get to actually one of my favorite parts of A Crack in Time. This might look familiar if you played Kingdom Hearts 3, because it's basically the gummy ship missions in between planets from Kingdom Hearts 3. If you were ever wondering where Square Enix got it from, it's from right here. This is it, right here. So yes, we can fly around in space on Aphelion. Free travel in between planets. Welcome to the Galactic Map. This amazing navigation tool allows you to jump to new sectors or any planet you've been to before, as well as track down valuable collectibles. Each sector of the Briga system features places to explore and missions to complete, so... But yeah, we've got a whole bunch of little planets in the Phylax sector here. We got Phylax Alpha, Beta, Sigma, Gamma, and Tau to go collect up some Zoni, and then the main mission was in Zolar Forest, but also Vorsalon's ship is up ahead too. So we should probably go rescue Quark before we go looking around on all of these different areas here. This, I believe, is a depot, though, so maybe we'll give it a quick pit stop right here so we can check it out. This, I think, is mostly a weapons vendor and stuff, so... Or we can't do that just yet, because I gotta defeat Vorsalon's fighters first. I guess they're gonna let us land later, so fair enough. I guess she does talk, but only in the ship travel. Okay, so there's 25 ships to defeat. How do I shoot my... Oh, okay, there's a missile. R1 to fire blasters and L1 to fire homing missiles. Fair enough. You can't move up and down in these sections, though. It's pretty much just left and right that you can move, but it's a twin-stick shooter, effectively, so you can dodge with the right stick, you move with the left stick, you steer, really is the more appropriate term. You steer with the left stick, you move with the right stick, you blow up ships, and you know, generally go from there. It's very Star Fox-esque, I like it, although it's not quite Star Fox-esque because it's not, like, on rails, you know, like a Star Fox one is. I don't think we have a booster just yet, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to fire ahead of these guys. We can erase their shots with Aphelion shots, though, so that kind of helps a little bit. Rapid fire! Oh, we got a temporary boost there. Yeah, some ships will drop temporary little boosts for you, which will allow you to shoot a lot faster or a lot stronger. I think there's one that lets you, like, zap the ships or something like that, too, so... multiplier for bolts. Nice. I believe that lasts for a temporary amount of time, and of course Aphelion has some damage that she can take. She's got 100 HP at the moment. We can upgrade that later with more Zoni. Do you really have to save Quark? I'm thinking about it, Conquer. Gummy ship in KH3 was the worst in the main 3 games. Unfortunately, most like the gummy ship levels from 2. Yeah, I think the gummy ship levels from 2 were pretty involved. A lot more involved, it felt like, than 1 and 3. But, I don't know, I liked all the gummy ship missions, to be honest, so this one doesn't bother me. As a matter of fact, I really like the fact that they added free travel to the Ratchet games. That's a rather nice thing, because, I mean, before, of course, they masked the travel with a loading screen, but, like, the travel between places was a loading screen, basically, so that it would mask that loading screen for the planet itself, but... I always like free flight in my space and sci-fi games. It's a nice little effective touch, I think, so... We play a technology game and we teleported with magic. Amazing. They did say the Great Clock was a wonder of science and sorcery. I mean, that's true, yeah. So, alright, we're on Vorsalon's ship, so let's see if we can't,
Where are they holding you?
I don't know.
figure out how to get in there.
Some sort of containment field. Oh, and it smells like my high school gym locker.
All right. Maintain
So,
radio
awful,
service.
is what you're
I'll
saying.
contact you when I'm inside.
We have more Versa Wrench stuff to do in this one. Thankfully, unlike in Quest for Booty, it's a lot more responsive and a lot less jank. Probably because they updated the area of effect that you can pull stuff out with your wrench. So, yeah. Basically, if you can see the prompt, then that means that you can use your Versa Wrench to affect it in some way, so... Yeah, that'll be a very effective thing that we'll be using the whole time through the game, so... You know, just like this. Get out of there, battery bot. Sorry, talk to the Union about your injury.
In starboard airlock. Dispatching engineer.
Oh boy. Oh no, an engineer. What will I do? Apparently I'll miss. That's what I'll do. Maybe the blast one doesn't have as long of range as the other one. I guess we can check that out. Let's see. Well, these are high velocity, which means they'll probably shoot faster anyway. Let's see. So we do that. Well, it doesn't really change it all that much. At least I don't think it changed it at all, as a matter of fact. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We'll try this out for a little bit. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed the Constructo weapons in this one. It's kind of a Crack in Time's claim to fame when it comes to the guns, although the other guns are pretty good too. But I like kind of switching on the fly and figuring out what works best for each situation, you know. Ooh. Any gold bolts up here or something? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought he was going somewhere else, sir. Can you, Ow. Can you maybe leave me alone? Thank you. I have no ammo for my good gun that I want to use, but that's okay. It kind of looks like a Zoni weapon, actually, in the gunmetal, now that I think about it. I think I'm walking in on a dispute here. That's what it sounds like, anyway. I could probably attach that surface, but I think I'm going to be doing that anyway later, so I don't think I'm going to try to jump for it. It's probably fine. I'm PC now. Hopefully Twitch won't lag too much. Alright, Conquer. Hopefully that'll be better for you. I read Bomber on difficulty 3 on the last mission was a brutal and cruel mess. See, I haven't done a whole lot of the gummy missions in Kingdom Hearts 3. I've only played the slightest amount of it, to be honest, so... I couldn't tell you one way or the other. But... yeah, I'm sure they were... I just like the idea of free travel. Like, Cole allowed me to play when he was playing Kingdom Hearts 3. He allowed me to play and do some free traveling around the universe and the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I loved it, so... I don't know. Maybe I'm easy to please when it comes to that stuff.
Hyperspace fueling module released.
Attention troopers. This is a reminder that no one is to execute the prisoners until we have extracted the location of the rebel admin.
No.
Also, we will be serving fried weasel in the cafeteria.
Well, hopefully they'll approve of your little reward. It's just me, or are the bolts smaller in this one than they were in the other games? Well, I think they updated the engine a little bit with the crack in time, so it's probably part of it. You're breeding a dino to use for a fresh playthrough of White version? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, in 2, yeah. Oh, God, I haven't done 2's gummy ship missions in a while either. Now I think about it. Thought that robot was hypnotizing these little guys. Same chassis, different function. So, I would imagine a lot of robots in this universe are fairly, or at least this galaxy, are fairly standardized. Like, they use similar chassis just to save on costs, effectively. So, at least that's my excuse. I don't know if they actually thought about that, but that's what I'd like to believe, anyway.
Unauthorized personnel in cargo substation setting. Dispatching security team.
Oh boy. That's a lot of security team. GrummelNet, help me. Okay, so Mr. Zircon is now in stock, and like I said, he's actually a weapon in this one, unlike in Tools of Destruction where he was a device. Let's check him out. Yeah, well, that was easy.
Zircon is the perfect companion for spontaneous treks through hostile alien environments.
I do those every day.
Looks like these guys are hungry for Lombax soup. Well, not to worry. Just deploy your Mr. Zircon, and he'll target any hostile entity.
Mr. Zircon is looking to kill you.
Goodbye.
Mr. Zircon, available only at GrummelNet.
I'm not going to use Mr. Zircon in this one. He is pretty good in this one. He just... I like to use him in Into the Nexus a little more, so for the sake of using unique weapons in both games, I'm going to not use him in this one. This is the one where you get a discount, though. You normally would pay, I think, $4,000 for him, so you get to... It's not a 10% discount, actually. It's a 25% discount in this case. I don't remember exactly how much, though, so it might be different, but we've got a couple of new weapons coming in a little while. We got the Dynamo of Doom and the Tesla Spikes, so hopefully one of those I'll actually want to buy, but for now, well, I gotta deal with this, so why don't you guys just group up, clump up into a nice big group, and then goodbye. Okay, hi. Bye. Staples button. That was easy. Can't believe I didn't get the V3 off of that. Good lord. These guys must not give a whole lot of experience. Or maybe I'm just thinking of... there were a lot of small enemies in that group, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know why I'm choosing to do this instead of, you know, just breaking it from a distance, but whatever. I think I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Stand by. Excuse me. There we go. I don't need to hear that every time, but thank you. Or rather, I don't have to hear it, rather. I don't need to see it, that I'm a returning Polaris customer. Okay, well, he's got a few more bots down there, so I guess I'll, yeah, I guess I could take a pot shot from here. Nice, that actually kind of went in between the two of them. The lock-on system in this game is actually pretty sophisticated. If there are multiple enemies that you're encountering and you have something like a bomb glove like this, it'll actually target kind of in between them, even if you're aiming slightly differently from them. It's kind of similar to aim assist in other games. You can't turn it off, otherwise I'd probably be significantly worse at this game, but yeah, it's a process. It's there for you in case you need it. And same thing as in Tools of Destruction, the ammo that you'll get from these only pretty much gives you the ammo that you need at the moment, so... Why am I mentioning this? Well, it'll become more apparent later on, particularly when we play Into the Nexus. I mean, I like Into the Nexus, but there's certain things about it that I'm not a fan of. I think they're teleporting in. Oh, yeah. Please do not annihilate. I would like to live today. Thank you. There we go. Oop, we got a bunch of little guys. get them in a corner. I'm backing myself in a corner, but ain't nobody puts Ratchet in a corner. Haha! Because when you put Ratchet in a corner, he blows you up. I mean, that should be pretty obvious considering what just happened. Maybe I should have waited to open the boxes until I used some of my Constructo bombs. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. These things are working now, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, let's go over here. Well, I suppose there's... Okay, there's a lot more security than I thought. That's fine. We're V3! Awesome. Even more damage in area of effect. That's definitely what I want, so... More damage, more AoE, more better on my bomb glove. But you can see how this turns into a bit of a runaway train. I mean, this is the, you know, like one of the first missions in the game, but this thing's already got really high AoE, so helps out quite a bit. Am I gonna get more security? No, that door just opened because of proximity. I was right next to it.
Welcome back, Chief.
Thank you for the ammo. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get even more ammo for, like, our total ammo count, our ammo stock for the bomb glove after this. Let me see if the, I think the Zoni paint for the Constructo bomb was similar to the gunmetal one, so let me take a look. It's a little more blue, I guess, but we'll use that since the Constructo pistol kind of has a similar look to it right now. And then maybe I'll color them later. Once we, excuse me, get a little further along here. I probably could have just blown that up from afar again. I gotta get used to the fact that my wrench can be thrown now. Apparently I'm not used to it yet. Oh, hello. I even hit the guy behind me with that one. That's how much AoE this has on it now. Let me hit that real quick. Hi. So we can get that in between the two of them. Oh, nice. I got extra nanotech and then immediately regretted it because I lost it. Oh well, there's a nanotech thing over here, so it's fine. We'll get more. I'll probably take a decent chunk of hits in this one, to be honest. Like I said, because we're on hard mode, I'll probably be eating a little bit more damage than I normally do. It'll be kind of like Tools of Destruction's endgame at all times. That'll be fun, right? No, but I think that hard mode in this one is actually pretty well balanced. It's challenging without the enemies feeling like they're too big of bullet sponges, especially if you keep upgrading your weapons. Enemies will still feel like they, you know, hurt a little bit and they take a little bit to kill, but, well, I think it's better balanced than the other two games had their hard modes. Well, actually, it's more of just better balanced than Quest for Booty's balance for hard mode, because Tools of Destruction didn't have a difficulty, did it? Ooh, what do we got here? Thank you. I was trying to throw my wrench at it in case it was a Zoni, but that's not a Zoni. That is a schematic for the Rhino 5. Awesome. I don't remember how many of those there are, but I don't know if we're going to get all of them. We'll see. We'll see as we go. Oh, the Aphelion menu has opened up. Let's take a look. So yeah, this will tell you what upgrades you have on Aphelion already and what you have to look forward to. Although the only one that they tell you to look forward to is the one that's after this one, so there's that. But we got Pulse Cannons and Impaler Missiles for right now, and then Aphelion herself is capable of interplanetary travel. Coming up, once we get 6 Zoni, we'll have the Thrustmaster 500. Sounds vulgar, but yeah, we can engage afterburners while fighting and flying around once we get 6 Zoni, so... And yeah, we can assemble the Rhino 5 just like in Tools of Destruction if we find the complete plan. So, can't believe I managed to avoid that one.
Who is Alistair Azimuth?
I don't know, some rebel.
Alright, well find out what you can. If he's an enemy of Nefarious, he might be a friend to us.
It's probably a good point. Makes you wonder why he mistaked me for Alistair Azimuth, though. Like, come on, do I look that similar to the guy? This game wanted to tell me that no other Lombax in the universe existed except for me, so... I don't know how I would look that similar. Maybe Vorsalon's colorblind or something. I don't know. Hi. Oh, okay. Just take out the scraps with my pistola. Alright, Conquer, we'll see you in a little bit. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Rhino 5, so it's literally in every game, okay. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It wasn't in Deadlocked, but, I mean, you basically got a satellite cannon in Deadlocked instead of the Rhino, so... Hell, it's even into the Nexus, and into the Nexus is like 4 hours long, so... I don't know what those things were, but... Wow. Just bob and weave, Ratchet, bob and weave! There we go. These guys are spreading out, so I think I'll just take care of this guy first. Whoop, okay. There we go. Now then. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, well, I guess that didn't work too well, but apparently, even though the AoE's way down there, it still has enough AoE to actually knock them out, so that's good. Okay, well, I got a bolt crank here, so let's take a look at what it does. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say, it changes where the bridge is, so we can go to different areas here. And get ambushed by more enemies, so that's fun. Oh my god, there's a turret guy, too. Okay, sir, you need to get the hell away from me. There we go. Wow. I don't know how much durability this glass has, so... Ooh! Wow, that guy got killed in like 3 Constructo bombs. This thing's getting strong already. I wouldn't be surprised if it's V5 before we leave the Phylax sector. Well, it depends on how many encounters we get into on the miniature planets, but we'll talk about the miniature planets later, once we actually get there. But for now, let's take a look around. Get some more nanotech since we need a little bit. Well, obviously I need to go up here, so let's go take a look at what's up here. Get out Yield Constructo Pistol in case we need it. Excuse me, battery bot. Actually, don't know if those are battery bots in there or if they're just something else. But I would assume they're battery bots, but I mean, You mean tertiary? I would think that would have been programmed into your lexicon. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to go all the way around. It did not. Oh, hi. Yeah, situations like this, probably not a bad idea to use the pistol. Like I said, it's still useful for a little while. It's just not useful forever, so...
Power failure detected in auxiliary server room.
See, that's the way you do it. Just say auxiliary instead of primary, secondary, tertiary. Just say auxiliary, because it covers everything.
I don't want to put fingers, but someone take over last night to Bazooka Blast and Janice.
Oh.
Super responsible. Please eject yourself out of the airlock immediately. Thank you.
Throw the degenerates out of the airlock, Commander. They cannot be trusted. There's got to be an opening for this somewhere. Ah, there we go. Couldn't see it for a second, but now I got it. This one will not have an opening until we do something about this a little bit. There we go. But yeah, the bolt cranks in this one are literal cranks rather than just the ones that you turn around at the center. So.
Detention wing?
Oh boy.
Wow. Can't believe that worked.
What was that?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Give me the location of the rebel Azar.
We don't know. That wasn't us. It was just a young Lombax.
You are foolish to protect him. Guards, throw them in the bridge. If they haven't broken by the time we jump sectors, eject them out the airlock.
Oh boy.
Someone help us!
Hang on, I'm a-coming.
Snoop around, Chief. You got a right to protect yourself.
Yeah, why did that work? I don't know. It worked. Apparently passwords around here don't have to be too complicated.
It's the Green One's sidekick. We're saved.
Yeah, that's me.
Come for us.
It's good to see you, Ratchet. Now we need to find a way out. What's your name? The child. Hurl yourself into this laser wall as hard as you can.
Quark, no.
What about the Versafuse? If you pull it out, it might lower the field.
Much better idea. I was gonna say, hey, look, Quark's being somewhat heroic by keeping their spirits up, and then he talked about basically murdering a child, so I guess old habits die hard, huh, Quark?
Set off the alarm.
Anyway, prison break. Quark, help me out with this, because, well, I mean, I still can't one-shot these things with my Constructo Bomb, unfortunately, but that's okay. Most of them get one-shotted with the Constructo Bomb at this point, though, so... Of course, we're a little limited on ammo there, but that's okay. Wow. Toss that in the middle of everybody. I'm gonna lose out on some cover, but that's okay. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a shock mod on this thing, because that'd take care of all the little guys for me. Is there anything in here? Just a few bolts. It's fine, I don't need to go that way. Oh, Quark's taking care of business for me.
What do we do?
Well, we'll take care of the bridge in a minute once I take care of the reinforcements that are trying to murder me and you and everyone. There you go. I think we're going to need the bomb for this one, though. Wow. How did I live? How am I alive? This one's got a little bit of reinforced armor, huh? Okay, that works. You can just hold down the circle button and fire this at a moderate rate, by the way, but I don't know. I prefer to tap to fire because I fire a little bit faster when I'm tap firing, so... I'm getting in there! Still got my shotgun reflexes from Deadlocked. Thank you for being my tank, Quark. I appreciate it. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, let's go. Everybody with us.
The prisoners must not escape.
You said escape? Good. That's what they're gonna do. Alright, hang on, everybody.
I'll open the doors. You get the Fongoids to safety.
Okay, anybody need to use the bathroom? I don't want to leave the loading bay and then hear one of you has to go.
Alright, let's see what we can do about, Oh, okay, we got all the Fongoids already, so...
There's a manual switch somewhere in that room. Check the grab ramp.
Will do. So you guys can get the hell out of here. Let me just grab a few bolts first. Never know when we're going to need to fund our war effort. Okay, probably the manual switch is up there. Yeah, better give Quark a snowman. He'll probably need it at the rate he's going, right, Bellius? And hello, Bellius. How you doing? Welcome. We're just mutinying on Vorsalon's ship in a crack in time, so that's fun. Getting all the prisoners out.
Loading bay doors are open. Launching escape vessel in 3, 2, 1.
Bye. Real heroes get bolts over the princess. Yeah, exactly. I hear a whole bunch of people that are down there trying to kill me.
Bioscan indicates one Lombax life form.
Welcome back. My temporal self-born individual return. Computer, read my best exit. I'll handle this person.
Oh boy. Still don't know who the hell he's talking about, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Alright, now where do I need to go? Probably back around there somewhere. I don't know. Just looking for the enemies, really. Probably not in the elevator. Yeah, most people don't have mag or grab boots, that's true. How the hell are people supposed to operate the manual doors normally? I would assume they don't want them to operate them manually, to be honest. But what do I know, right? Yeah, I don't actually know if you're supposed to go this way or not, but I'm going this way because it seems like it's the only way to go. I mean, I guess I could go the other way and see if there's any, like, alternate pathways, but I don't think so. Plus, this is kind of like circle logic, right? Because then it'll let me fill out my ammo if I needed any, but I don't need any, so. Elevator take me up? No, apparently not. Okay, well, it wasn't this way. Let's go see if there's any other doors that have opened in the time since we left. Supposed to go to Home Depot and spend money on bolts and wrenches? Get it? Okay, I'll exit stage left. Oh boy. Yeah, something like that. What even is a Home Depot in the Ratchet universe anyway? Like, is that just like Big Al's Robo Shack, basically? Isn't that a Home Depot, technically? I don't know. Well, the elevator's out, so... I wonder if one of those works. Let me look at my map again, see if there's any... Huh. I don't know. Maybe there's another way out over here? Maybe this other door that wasn't opening before will open now. That one, right there. Yep, there we go. Found the path! AoE damage. Well, I guess if you missed anything over there, you can go back and grab it, so... Alright, I'm just gonna double check over here. I don't think there's any Zoni on Vorsalon's ship. Probably because once you leave, well, I don't think Vorsalon's gonna let you come back, so... Yeah.
Aphelion! They've blocked my escape route. Meet me in the lower deck landing bay.
See, like, just those little interactions are the kinds of things that were missing from Tools of Destruction. Like, just let her... I mean, she just said something. She didn't sass or anything. I would have preferred if there was some sort of sassy comment to go with that, but... whatever. At least they're getting her to talk a little bit. Yeah, here's another ammo vendor. I probably need a little bit, so... There we go. I think I'm going to get that returning customer message every time, unfortunately, so I guess I'll have to deal with that throughout the game. Alright, I guess we're going to the lower bay, and we don't need a password this time, so that's good. May need to go to Target tomorrow. You need Tylenol and ibuprofen. Oh, yeah. Don't want to be without those. So...
You've meddled in Dr. Nefarious' plans for the last time. Prepare to be killed by... Wait for it. Lord Vorsalon!
What were you waiting for? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we gotta fight Lord Vorsalon now, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's wait for him to stop moving, let him do whatever that is, and then just toss a bomb at him, and we'll be good. Well, but you forget, Lord Vorsalon, I've had commando training. I think there's, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's ammo around here somewhere, so I can fill up if I need to. And I can, it's right here. Ow. No, I didn't see what that was. Okay. My eyes were closed! Where's the other ammo? It's gonna be right here. There it is. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He disappeared for a second. Yeah, we'll probably use both of our weapons fairly evenly to get through this part. Yeah, there he goes again, teleporting away. Oh. Just dodge out of the way there. Okay, well, we're getting there. Oh. Yeah, he scraped me again. That's fine. You wouldn't happen to have more ammo that I could use, would you? Oh, there we go. Ammo boxes have respawned. It's going this way. You can kind of see him. There's a very vague outline when he teleports like that, and he kind of goes invisible. Oh, we got a level 3 Constructo pistol. Nice. Hang on, let me see what we got here. Wish more games were as hammy and cheesy as the Ratchet and Clank series. Agreed, that's one of the best parts of the series. It's the best sandwich. Lol. I mean, that's fair, yeah. I'm partial to a chicken finger sub myself, but I don't think a sub... I think that's like splitting hairs on whether or not that's a sandwich, so... I think you will, actually. Obviously, you haven't seen my reigning championships on Dread Zone to know whether or not you would fall to me. Otherwise, this fight wouldn't even mean anything to you, because it'd be over already. Oh, we got 10 more ammo in the Constructo pistol at V3, so that's cool. Get some extra bombs. Deal with the laser from the Tachyon boss fight again. Okay. He's dodging pretty good, but I got a bunch of AoE on this thing, so I'm not really all that concerned. Where are you going, son? Get the hell out of here. There we go. That looked a little painful. I don't know, it looks pretty over to me. Turn sideways. There you go.
Ratchet, great news. The chief says Alistair Azimuth lives on Torren 4 in the Vela sector. I'm uploading coordinates to your ship now.
Cool, thanks, Quark.
Meantime, I'll stay with the fungoids and find out what else they know about Azimuth. Quark out.
Sounds good. Yeah, I like Quark's how he actually does a few things in this one, where he'll, like... It's not that he is active as a character, but he does a lot of the background stuff, so you don't have to. He does all the research for you, basically, so it's not too bad. It feels like a lot of his character development was already done by the end of Up Your Arsenal, so giving him a support option to do kind of allows his character to still be in the game so he can crack stupid jokes all the time, while also actually making him have a reason to be, you know? So, yeah, submarine sandwich, you good? I mean, that's fair, yeah. Submarine sandwiches are a thing. I'm not going to read the galactic trivia or the hints or anything, because apparently the game loads faster than I can actually read these things, so... Although that one actually was kind of interesting, the one that they've got about, what was it, the Gimlick Valley? A little bit of lore. Nothing too substantial, but a little bit of lore. Chicken finger sub, that sounds good AF. I make a pretty good chicken finger sub at home. It's nothing substantial. I mean, it's not like one of those cooking channels that Cole watches, but...
The galactic map has been updated with coordinates to the Vela sector.
Oh, okay, cool. So each sector of the Briga system features places to explore and missions to complete. And that's a ship that we'll go look at. So you can go to the map, and when you go to the map, you can actually travel to a new sector by going like this. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to go and look around all these other little places inside of the Phylax sector so we can collect all the Zoni before we leave. So let's go do that. But first, there's a ship here, so let's hail it and see what happens.
Well, if it isn't Polaris' favorite Lombax.
Oh, the smuggler. Great.
Standing citizens such as yourself doing way out here in no man's land.
What do you think? Let's see. Know anything about these schematics first?
I don't believe it. Son, these here are schematics for the Rhino 5. I didn't even know they made a model after the 4th. Far too dangerous, you see.
Also, I didn't help you get the whole plan for the 4th, so, you know.
I will build it for you, so long as I get to keep the plans, of course.
I still don't know if I trust him with the plans for the Rhino. I feel like he's going to turn into that other guy that sold you the Rhino in Ratchet & Clank 1. But anyway, need any work done? I don't know why the screen went like that. We're probably in the tail of some sort of comet or something. Yeah, because it just faded out. Sure, I could use the bolts.
Glad to hear it, partner. Watch your back now.
Alright, so he'll give us a little submission to do after we take care of this little thing. Destroy Dr. Nefarious' ships. So that's a plan. The depot's right over there, but we'll deal with the depot after we deal with the Eyeball satellite. I don't know what the official name is, but... Alright, well, let's see if we can destroy it then. Uh-oh. I can't shoot it because it's got a shield. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll figure that out in a minute. I think you have to destroy all of the ships first before the shield drops, so... Ooh. Well, apparently he's got quite the operation going out here then, all things considered, if he's able to operate all the way out here too, you know. Let's just let the missiles do the work here. Ooh, rapid fire, nice. And I got invulnerability. Nice. For some reason, that will drop the shields on this thing, so then you can just blast the hell out of it. And there you go. A little. Nice. Transferred those to our account. You'll also may have noticed that for some reason, Clank's bolts that he got in the Great Clock were transferred over to Ratchet. A lot of people find umbrage with that for some reason, but to be honest, I don't think it's that out of the question that they would have some sort of joint bank account at this point. I mean, they go on adventures together everywhere, so, I mean, I would imagine they'd have some sort of business account or joint bank account of some kind, so. Anyway, here's the Phylax Depot, so let's land here and see what it's got. Oh, there we go. Now it's loading. Anything new here? Nope, not yet. Okay. Someone suggest something yummy for me to make for my birthday dinner. Oh boy. Why are you here? Can you really do good business in 20 galaxies? I think this is a sector of the Polaris Galaxy, so technically he's in the same galaxy, but I don't know. He is the Omni-God Ratchet and Clank universe. If he offers you a Rhino or offers to build you to do it, yeah, that's probably true. Who cares? It's currency. Unless Clank is exclusive, why wouldn't they make it joint? Yeah, it's true. But, like I said, I think some people take umbrage from it because it's like, it's not immersive or something, but I mean, to me, it's like, okay, whatever. It's immersive enough to just have a joint bank account.
Seem to have run into a spot of trouble involving irradiated asteroids that drifted too close to our moon, and we've been unable to land our harvesters.
Oh.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to help us out?
I can see what I can do for you, sure.
Splendid. Fortunately, all it takes to get the job done is a little firepower. If you destroy the irradiated asteroids, we'll happily repay you for your assistance.
Cool. So there's a lot of little side quests that you can do in this game, as you can see here, to get a few bolts. We've also got the Polaris Classical on the... there's a ship radio, basically, in the game, and I forget how to change it. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So there's several different radio stations that you can change to. You got the Classical one, you got Deep Space Jams, which changes to something else. Oh, we're getting a news update.
And I'm Pepper Fairbanks.
Yeah, the news updates play on every station, so...
Galactic authorities have just recovered the M-class starship, purportedly used to break notorious villain Clint Bushland out of Zordoom prison.
The self-proclaimed Lord of Evil has been on the run since his escape 6 months ago, and has been rumored to be working with Dr. Nefarious.
Just a reminder to our listeners, Clint Porcelain is to be considered armed and extremely dangerous. If you see him, do not attempt to capture him on your own. Contact Galactic authorities immediately. We now return you to our regularly scheduled programming.
Cool. So yeah, we'll get regular news updates across any radio station that we have. There is a good radio station on here, though, that I usually like, but...
Field detected. Proceed with caution.
Yes, I see that. What's the brake on this thing, Aphelion? I should probably check the instruction manual. Find out. Pirate Radio was another one on there, by the way. Apparently, after Pete got off Murdergraw, he opened up a talk radio show because he was out of work. I guess pirating is a lot harder than it used to be. This isn't the station, though, that I want. This is it. Okay, yeah, this is the one I want. They have a jazz station, and it just... Something about listening to smooth jazz while flying through space like this just appeals to me. Thanks, bro. So yeah, I'll do these side quests that they've got here, even though I don't really need the bolts all that badly. But, you know. Anyway, while we're here, let's land on Phylax Beta and see what's going on these tiny planets. Apparently they've got a Zoni here, along with some indigenous crabs. Oh, that's cool. I think that's quicksand, so I don't think you want to fall into that. I'm going to avoid it as best I can, of course. The main point of these little mini planets is usually to give you some sort of platforming or fighting challenge, basically. So that's... I actually kind of dig these mini planets, because it gives you something to do in between the main missions, and Yeah, I don't know. I like the little bit of laser focus on these ones. It's a nice little touch. It means that they don't have to construct the levels, like the big levels, that is, around these platforming challenges. They can just include them on these little planets in case you want to do them, you know? So, I mean, I like doing them, so I will do them, but... But yeah, something about just doing these little platforming challenges while listening to jazz and show tunes to me is just like, I don't know, it's super appealing. I don't know why. I feel like I'm playing a Fallout game in space or something, you know? Ooh, that was a lot faster than before. Clank requires the percentages. He needs the nuts and bolts to repair himself. I mean, that's true. Oh yeah, the map here will actually zoom out of the planet so you can take a look at it. Almost like the circular planets in Going Commando, so... The radio station's one of your favorite parts of this game. House of Synth for the win. Yeah, they're all really good. I like all of them, but this is my personal favorite. Maybe we'll switch on each different stream. Like, maybe I'll do this one for this stream, and then I'll switch to a different one next stream. Maybe we'll do House of Synth in the next one. Let me know, by the way, if the music is too loud. I think the audio is balanced properly. It's balanced for Tools of Destruction and Quest for Booty, but I don't know if it's properly balanced for this game. So, I guess we'll see. Where is that Zoni, anyway? I feel like we've been looking for him for a hot minute and haven't found anything. Oh, well. Gotta be around here somewhere. This thing is almost V4. I should probably... Oh, there he is. Probably use it for a few more things. Hi, guys. Aha! V4 Constructo Bomb. Perfect. Increased range. Nice. Come here, Zoni. Oop. Hold on, I missed. There we go. Again, I'm never gonna get over the Wii. What is this, Pikmin? Yeah, I know. Getting that vibe. That's for sure. Let's grab the rest of these, and then we'll get off of this mini planet. Yeah, I don't know. I like these little miniature challenges. Again, it's something you can do if you want to. You don't have to do them, so they don't have to construct stuff around them, you know?
Smooth. Let's keep it rolling with another Deep Space Jam.
And they even have, like, the deep-voiced announcer for it, too. Like, they have on all of those, old, like, those soul channels on, like, satellite radio and stuff, so that's great. Again, I love it. What ship is this? Uh-oh.
You ran out of gas.
Pretty much, yeah. True. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Unfortunately, we don't have a ship tether yet, so we can't help that guy out, but we'll see what we can do later. So that blue thing over there is, well, that's the planet that we were just on to start with the Zolar Forest. Planet Quantos, so those are usually in... oh, it says I'm incomplete there. Okay, probably because I didn't get... I think I got all the Zoni there. I don't know. Well, anyway, I can see if there's Zoni by doing this. There's one on Alpha and there's one on Gamma. So... well, anyway, we got a few more plants to go take a look at, so let's go take a look at them, shall we? You miss Aphelian's old voice. Yeah, I like the sassier old voice, honestly. She just sounds too VI-like in this one. I don't want to say robotic, because the robots in this galaxy are all have a decent amount of personality. But, I don't know, she just sounds too, like, monotone, I guess, for me. Anyway, Phylax Tau has a Constructo mod for us, if that is what that is. I think that's what that is. So let's go check it out. What do we do on this planet? Well, we fight these little guys. Apparently this is an enemy challenge, so similar to an arena, you now have a certain number of enemies that you have to kill in order to get the reward from this planet. And don't be afraid to go back to the depot, by the way, in the middle of doing all these miniature planets. It's It never hurts to grab a little extra ammo, you know. Whoa, okay, that's not what I wanted to shoot at. Gotta have more of them around here somewhere. They might be looking for me, to be fair. I think that's the only thing about the Constructo pistol's lock-on function, is that sometimes it, after you kill an enemy, it takes a little bit for it to snap to a new one, you know. It's kind of a thing that happens in this game a decent amount, if I remember right. On these spherical planets, anyway. Like there, see. It's not usually a problem when it's not a spherical planet, but... Oop, hello. Almost there. A few more. Looks like they're mostly coming to me, so... Yep, there we go. What do we get? Another Constructo mod. Which one do we get this time? It doesn't tell me, so let's go find out. We got a new chamber, so apparently we have all the chambers now. So we got Coil, Blast, and now Beam. So Beam does what you think it does. It changes the way that the shot looks. It probably allows it to shoot through enemies too, so we'll try it out. Why not? Might as well try out the mods when you get them just to see what they do. Can't hurt. Alright, next place. What's with the police siren?
Where greed and corruption.
Oh, it's a commercial. That's why.
Ahoy there, young scallywags.
Slag?
Nobody moves and nobody gets hurt.
Where lawlessness and chaos have seeped into every fiber of our society.
My baby! Someone stole my baby!
Who would do that?
In a world where people steal babies, one man has the courage to stand up for what's right.
I thought he was only a myth. You know, like the abominable Snagglebeast of Xanathar.
One man has the proper ratio of strength, fortitude, and loose cannonism to take on the sinister forces of evil. The time has come for...
Anybody call for a ridiculously attractive savior?
Of course.
Quark. This week, Vox Hollow Films presents a
Where'd that guy
story
go?
about a man with all the one-liners.
Take him down, lads!
The only down you'll be taking me to is downtown. That is, I'll be taking you, or something.
Starring Captain Romulus Slag as evil mastermind Gabriel von Cavendish.
Oh, apparently Slag got a new job. Okay, fair enough.
Rusty Pete as District Attorney Slate McSteel.
What?
Give me excuses! Give me results!
And making his gripping return to film, Captain Copernicus Quark as Captain Copernicus Quark.
Of course.
Any of you villains order a nice tall glass of revenge?
My blaster runs hot. Rated PG-13.
Told you he was recording that.
This Friday.
Oh boy. Oh, that was a little bit of a big explosion. Good lord. Yeah, I just wanted to let the commercial play out. It sounded dumb enough.
Lives in a part of Torrent 4 known as Molinoth Fields. Apparently it's some junkyard for the entire galaxy.
Oh.
Set coordinates for the Vila sector. I'll be in touch.
Alright, sounds good, Quark. I'll see ya. I'll be there myself eventually. But first, some more smooth show tunes. While I do platforming challenges. We'll take care of everything in this sector first, at least everything that I know how to find for now. Eventually we'll get a treasure mapper as well, so that'll help us with getting all the stuff that we missed later on. So I'm not really too concerned about getting that stuff just yet. There he is! I'm wondering where that guy went. Oh yeah, the other thing about the beam upgrade is that it gives you a classic Star Wars-esque laser sound to the pistol. So that's fun. Oh. What's not fun is getting burned by these guys. Stay away from me, man. Oh, it's not on this side. There we go. Incidentally, when you use the, what's it called, the ammo vendors in this one, you don't get your health refilled, if I recall correctly, so you gotta be a little more careful in this one, but, I mean, that to me feels like a natural progression, right? Like, they made the first game a little easier because it was the first game, and now you gotta be a little bit careful, more careful. Gotcha, little guy. Alright, we got 5 zoning. Cool. We also got a health upgrade, so that's good. How is that O2 rebreather looking mask helping Ratchet not suffocate? Good question, especially if there's no O2. I don't know.
You know, Seth, I'm Mac McElroy, and I will be appearing at the Moonlight Lounge for the next 3 months. Politics, relationships, observational humor. Nothing is out of bounds in a Mac McElroy production. Once again, that's the Moonlight Lounge inside the Agorian Battleplex, the most explosive fight venue this side of the Vartan Nebula. I'm Mac McElroy, and I'll see you there.
We don't actually have to fight the ships that are patrolling the sector, by the way, to get anything in this one, so I think I might avoid them for a little while, unless I feel like picking a fight, so... Hi, Cole. Ow. Legs?
Yes.
Mm.
Guess where on the legs?
Everywhere?
Knees.
Oh.
I have the knees of a 90-year-old man.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes. I see you're playing the best game of the franchise.
Ah, yes. I see you're playing the good one.
Ah, yes.
He says. Oh. There we go.
There's something so funny about Ratchet walking towards a bunch of stuff with a fucking group, strolling, strutting.
Huh. Wonder what these things are for. Maybe we'll figure it out later. We've seen a couple of these so far. We saw one over on the Zolar Forest as well. Zolar Outpost, whatever that thing is called. So... But apparently there's a Zoni around here somewhere, because we saw one in a building of some kind, so... Let's see if we can find it somewhere. I might switch that sound effect again, because eventually it's going to start annoying me. Oh, let's take a look around. Oh, there's a building right there. Okay. Let's go see if we can get inside. And get through this radioactive minefield that definitely didn't explode when I walked directly past it.
You know, you have a wrench. Just hit the enemy.
Yeah, I could. Well, we can't get in there just yet, so let's see if we can go around the building and find another entrance, shall we?
I saw a meme on my Facebook feed yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It was, and you play that guitar. Sure thing, bro. Oh shit, I need a guitar pick. You have one, and this motherfucker pulls up his phone with a picture of his guitar and hands it to this other piece of shit that he just gave his guitar to. It's a guitar pick.
I don't get it.
As in a picture of a guitar.
Oh. That's dumb.
It like cut out as he was handing his phone, like, got you, bro.
Okay, we got another zoning.
I really like listening this whereas Tools of Destruction, my one guest appearance was me shitposting on that game so hard because I despise it. This is gonna be Cole gushes about this game and one of the small things that he likes about it. I like how simple these little planets are. They really bring the universe. They make it feel a little bit more
alive.
Mm-hmm. They make it feel a little bit more alive, and they've got things on them. You know, they don't just sit there and there's no point to them. Like, they have zoning on them, they have parts on them. There's a use for them in the universe, so you actually have a, like, motivation to just go out and be like, wee, planets!
I'm gonna go exploring. Super Ratchet Galaxy. Aphelion's been upgraded because we found 6 Zoni. We've got the Thrustmaster 500s. Now we can engage afterburners while we're out in space, and we can fly around faster.
The other thing that I like
That's
is
cool.
not only is there like Zoni and you know other things.
There's something else on this planet that I missed.
Not only is there like Zoni, amongst other things, but there's also ship parts, and by extension, you know, using the Zoni to upgrade your ship, so you actually have a reason to go find them.
Maybe there was a gold bolt that I missed.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, let's go to the other planet there. We got the Zoni, that's the important part. If there's anything else on them, I'll come back after we get the treasure mapper.
Yeah.
Because it'll make it easier to go get it. Let's engage thrusters and get there a little faster.
I see jazz.
Yeah, I got the smooth jazz channel on. I was thinking maybe I'll switch it each time we
The
play.
thing that I like about this game, and this is another stupid detail, is actually just the radio channels. Like how they just keep playing when you land.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like Ratchet just got his fucking favorite players and he's just vibing.
He's just vibing on these planets, doing whatever.
Robotic genocide.
Of course. You know, everything that we normally do in this series. Not again. Apparently my blaster runs slightly above my target instead of hot. But it's another enemy kill challenge, so let's go do that. And see what we get out of it. I think that, I don't remember what it said we get as a reward for this, but probably the mod, the Destructo mod. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Constructo shotgun. It'll be good once we get it.
That thing sounds like God slamming his hits like that.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful from what I remember.
I like the Constructo weapons in this game more so. Just because they're like, it's because of how moddable and customizable they're. Like, you can actually set them up for different situations, depending. Like, sure, don't get me wrong, there are some really broken combinations, but it makes it feel personal.
Yeah, because you can, you know, decide what you want it to look like for yourself. Oh, apparently these are phasing in and out of reality into different things.
Today I learned that boxes in this game phase in and out of reality.
That's fun. There we go. Alright, back to the ship, because I think we're done now in this area, and we can move along to the next sector, even though we're not quite done in this area. But again, if there's anything I missed, I'm not too concerned about it. We'll go look in the other sectors.
More righteous than that group. Here's another one for all you lovers out there.
That's what I said before, too. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back to this one, because this is the only one that has, like, incomplete on it. Although, I think this is incomplete, too. Yeah, because we don't have the hover boots yet. Spoiler alert for later, that's what those little pads are. But
yeah, there should be a racing challenge on this planet.
Yeah, actually, with those little pads there, that might be why we can't complete everything on there just yet. So we'll wait until later to figure that whole thing out. So for now, looks like let's go to the depot first, and then we'll jump to a new sector after we go there, just so I can top off on weapons and stuff. I think what I might end up doing is I might end up doing all of the main, like the main planet for the sector, and then we'll do the side challenges after the main planet is done. So,
you know.
Welcome back, Chief.
Pardon me, I'm dying. You know, just like on the subject of just jazz in video games, I don't know what it is about like Fallout 4, but there was just something like magical about just walking around the overworld in power armor with a big effing gun, and then the Wanderer song just comes on, and you just run into horrible trouble and just keep walking, but just taking in the sights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, a lot of Fallout games have that concept to them, although the original 2 Fallouts were more of an isometric perspective rather than first person. So.
Hi Cole, I'm making a red velvet cake for my birthday, and I'm making the buttercream icing myself too. My sweet tooth hurts.
Oh boy. Let's travel to the Vela sector.
I've never had red velvet cake.
No.
I want to try it. I know it has chocolate in it, but I don't really care.
Well, I mean, it's got a whole bunch of other stuff too to offset the chocolate that you don't like, so.
I mean, for some reason.
Meanwhile, at the Great Clock. So yeah, after each section, after you go through each sector and finish the main planet there, we go back to the Great Clock to see what Clank's up to. And apparently he's being massaged by this gentleman.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I was only trying to help. Back up.
I see that.
Use force.
Who do you think you're talking to, man? Where did you get that?
Assisted me in my escape from Nefarious.
I like how he just puts it back in like he's gonna go feed Scrunch later.
Yes, of course. Sigma 0426A. But you can call me Sigmund.
Okay.
I'm junior caretaker here at the Great Clock. Forgive
Cool.
me, but what is the Great Clock? Oh dear, we're late. Come, we don't have a lot of time. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Of course. But apparently we got him out of the broom closet, kind of. I don't know where Nefarious went, but whatever. Yeah, he was stuck in here before this, but...
I'm not really sure. Nefarious and his troops just picked up and left after that butler guy tossed you into the hall. Not a very pleasant lot, are they?
No, definitely not. Yeah, no Orvis Chamber. Orvis Chamber only for Sire. Best Sony reactions.
This place? Oh, this is the universe's greatest contingency plan. Come, Orvis is waiting.
The greatest contingency plan is on fire.
Was. No, still is on fire, excuse me. You guys should probably get someone on that. Oh wait, that's probably my job, isn't it?
Come on, stupid hypersonic brainwave scrambler. People wonder why we keep this place a secret.
He left that here?
Of course he did. It's Nefarious.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Alright, well anyway, we can keep following Sigmund, but there's no real means to need to rush this time because Nefarious isn't chasing us and trying to viciously murder us, so we can take our time and look around while we're here.
There's something incredibly amusing.
And find another gold bowl.
About Clank with small robot fists. Just destroying an entire, like, 4 crates.
In one go.
One singular punch.
He's a secret agent. He's got positronic blasters in every fingertip, according to Tools of Destruction.
Oh, if only that's actually paid off as a joke.
Access denied. Senior personnel only.
Are you senior,
This is
Sigmund?
senior personnel. I'm with XJ0461.
Oh. Apparently that's enough. Alright.
While you're
we're
unconscious,
getting
I
to the
took
puzzles
liberty
now.
to install a
Yes.
robot
So now we get to see what the Clank levels are all about.
It allows you to create multiple selves.
Excuse me, what?
How else would we get anything done around here?
I guess that's fair enough.
Using the time pads and initiate them while the present you moves on to do other things. Time pads can be a little tricky. Let me show you how they work.
Okay, so now we get a tutorial on time travel, essentially.
Then initiate temporal recording.
Okay. So now, instead of having the Zoni or the Gadget bots follow you, you can initiate time recording.
And temporal recording. Now, when
And
I
then-
start recording on the second pad. Look, sir, that's me. Now all I have to do is wait for me to open the door for myself.
So yes, basically,
Now I can get through the door. Pretty sweet.
you solve the puzzles with multiple different selves, and then you can get through the door.
And trust me when I say, having beaten this game multiple times, this gets insane later.
It gets a little complex, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna use the green one because I feel in-depth. So, okay, so we hold to use the time pad. We can get a hint on how to solve the puzzle if we're not sure. We could also exit time pad controls from here, and there's delete and delete all and bypass puzzle, and I definitely don't want to do that because I don't feel like paying bolts for that. Yeah, fine, I'll do it myself, the mechanic. I need some of that, yeah. Alright, so let's record our actions.
Temporal recording initiated.
We get a full minute of temporal recording actions. So now, basically, when I step on this pad and I start the recording, my green self over there will step on the button for me, and I can walk through the door.
Temporal recording initiated.
Just like that.
Quite an
See?
ingenious security device. Did you design it? Are you kidding? Orvis was the smart one.
Wonder who this Orvis guy is. He sounds pretty important. Alright, let's see what we got
Time
here.
pads will also let you record over your past selves. That way you can do everything they did and more.
Oh, okay.
First, initiate recording.
So this is
and
the
open
tutorial
that
section,
chamber
so
door.
he'll mostly help you out with these parts. But later, we'll have to do it ourselves, so...
Then, while the chamber is open, end recording.
You're gonna get a tip from me in a hot minute.
Next, we'll start recording on the second time.
I think I remember how to do this. I don't know if I need a tip.
Well, it's not like a tip.
When
It's
your
a
past
thing
self
to keep
opens
in
the
mind
chamber,
for later on.
Step inside and open the door. Now, end recording. Okay, here's the tricky part. Since the past self holding the door open is inside the chamber, you'll have to re-record over your other self in order to exit.
Because the one that's going in there can't go in there if the glass is closed, unfortunately.
Open the chamber to let your past self in. Then, when he opens the exit, you're free to go.
And he can just stay in there because he'll be erased
Give it a try,
after we do the rest of the puzzle. So basically, do exactly what he just did and you'll be good. So you record, open the door, or open the glass, and then stop recording. This is a really cool puzzle mechanic. I really enjoy this, and like Cole said, it gets really complex later, so they do a lot with this puzzle over time. I think there's also additional challenges later on, too, so... anyway, let's record. We'll play. So he'll open the door, and he'll stay there for the rest of the waking minute. Do that, and then stop.
And the
Yes.
other will open the door for you.
And they'll even show you the path to what your original self did as you do this. So now, basically, you can record this one. Open the door for the other one, just like he did, but I'll walk you through it again. So now that one will stay there for the remainder of the minute, and you can walk all the way through the door. Time travel! Wow.
Come on, I just fixed that.
Oh boy.
This hypersonic brainwave scrambler is the biggest ass I've ever met.
I mean, he's very scrambled, so... This is cool AF and Fangirl. It's a really cool mechanic. These are some of the best Clank levels in the series by far. Probably the best Clank levels in the series by far.
So, dumbass thought that may come up later. I don't know what it is, but I vividly recall, in order for certain puzzles to be solved, you actually had to wait on the pads for like a certain amount of time here.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then your past self would have to
your past self has to do something, and then you wait, and then they let you out, and then you go do something else. Yes. Yeah.
You're locked away on a secret partition in your memory banks. Dr.
Absolutely
Nefarious spent over a
chaotic.
year trying to hack you. I have to deactivate your neural save cards and send you into your own subconscious. Hop in.
I'm going into my own subconscious? Okay, hold on. Let me get some crates first. I might need bolts in my subconscious.
Are you doing the Clank level?
Yeah, we're doing the Clank level in between each sector, so... There we go.
Hi, Conker.
Hey, Conker, welcome back. We are doing the Clank levels in between each sector now, and Clank's levels in this game are very unique. But first, let's use the mnemonic station so we can figure out what's in our subconscious that needs to be addressed before we go from there.
I love how the sentient robot has an actual...
Hello, X20461.
Hi there.
Welcome to your subconscious. I am Orvis.
That's the guy from the temple with the fungoids.
For quite some time.
I do not understand. Have I been here before?
I mean, aren't you here every day?
Didn't think your soul came from a robot
Oh,
factory.
you know, in the Great Clock, not his subconscious.
You.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of questions, but first, I have a present for you.
Uh-huh. Ooh, fancy staff.
Off we go. We have
So yes, now Clank does not have the small amount of melee range that plagues Tools of Destruction. He has a staff, which increases his range quite a bit. It does other things too, but we'll get to that.
the day you were born in Solana. But don't worry, I know all his old jokes.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, they even share a laugh.
I'm going to teach you how to manipulate time. That chronoscepter can be used to create time bombs. Try using them to get across to the other side.
Okay. So yes, the staff actually allows you to toss a time bomb, which dilates time in a localized area, and that allows you to complete puzzles and cross platforms you otherwise would not be able to cross.
To slow down time for just a few moments. Quantum energy is quite unstable, so only one bomb may be thrown at a time.
But yeah, like he said, you can only throw one bomb at a time, so make sure when you throw the bombs, you're not standing on something that will temporarily distort when you do it, so...
Also, if y'all think that they don't have the balls to incorporate this into the temporal recording things, and having to manage multiple recordings and stopping time with those, you are wrong!
Yeah, imagine all of this stuff being put together.
Object, simply strike it with your chronoscepter. It
should reverse.
I don't remember if
back
that's
to
just the
way it
last one,
was.
but I vividly recall
Go
having to
on,
spend
give it
somewhat
a try.
like 10 to 15 tries on one of them. Because I kept missing the fucking bomb you have to throw halfway through to save your temporal recording.
And yes, Clank's Chronoscepter is capable of destruction, but it's also capable of creation, a la Lego Star Wars. When you're inside of the Great Clock, it will fix things, just like the Zoni.
0461, you're doing quite well. Now, on to lesson 2.
What is lesson 2? Temporal manipulation via faster-than-light particle acceleration?
I don't know about that one.
I'm going to teach you how to hit things with a big stick.
Okay, that was pretty good.
From time to time, various creatures find their way into the clock.
So cool. It sounds like painful AF though. It'll be definitely like mind-bending puzzle solving eventually, but you know.
All in good time, my son.
Why is Clank a literal temporal god? Because why
Wouldn't
not?
mind bonking on the head. Perhaps a buffoon who has made life difficult for you in the past.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can do better than that.
Nefarious? Oh, multiple quarks.
Son. Now, do as the kids say and lay the smack down.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
I think you're ready for a bit
And yes,
more.
Clank has combo game now with this thing. He actually has a full melee combo that lasts several swings, depending on how many enemies are in front of you, but he'll always end with a slam.
He can
So
also jump and slam.
yes, he can also jump and slam just like Ratchet's wrench moves there. So,
You certainly cleaned their clocks.
oh boy.
Did you see what I did there? Oh my.
I do, yes, I do see what you did there. You have the exact same sense of humor as Clank, so. Oh boy. I mean, to be fair, he's already introduced himself, so.
You've done wonderfully, my son. I know you're going to take good care of this place.
What do you mean?
But where will you be? This is your facility.
No, my dear boy, it's your facility. The Great Clock and everything in it. I now leave to you.
What if I don't want it, though?
And protect it.
Oh boy.
Fulfill your destiny, XJ0461. Program terminated.
I could say a lot about this scene right here, right now, but I would be spoiling, like, the rest of the game, so I'm not gonna.
Congratulations, sir. It's a pleasure to have you aboard.
Sigmund, what
Cool, I'm running out of things, stuff to do in 14 without buying
said it's a
Shadowbringers. Have you done the Four Lords quests?
Yes, sir.
Probably.
The answer to that is probably, but
We need this humor in other franchises, yeah, for sure. Oh boy.
have you done the Hildebrand quests?
Of course.
I know the answer to
Oh,
that
right, I
question,
can't
but
go
yeah.
there yet because I gotta grab this. There's my scepter.
Come on. We have an orientation room that will tell you everything you need to know about the Great Clock.
Yeah, it was in my subconscious, but I had to grab it in reality first, so.
I find it to be kind of amusing.
Watch out, sir.
Did I ever tell you the one thing that
Pterotrophs are nasty little creatures.
that gave me a
They
little
feed
bit of
on
a
quantum
weird
energy
feeling
so they can
that I'm
see
not
your
going to say
past
more
selves.
about until later because I actually don't remember a whole hell of a lot about this game because I haven't played it in a while.
I would have helped you out, but
It
I'm
always
not exactly what you
struck
call
me
a
as strange
fighter.
that for Orvis to just not give Clank a name or anybody in this facility a name, it always struck me as weird.
He's very smart. He would probably remember all of the clusters of letters and numbers if anyone's gonna. Sorry,
I
I
know
gotta check
he's
my
just
corners
flexing
here.
because he's intelligent, but it always led to me as weird because that's like a "oh, I care about you" turns around.
Looks like the hollow bridge is out. We may have to find another way across. Care about them. Glass cells can throw time bombs too. Just remember, only one can exist.
Oh,
at a
here
time.
we go already.
It's for your own safety.
Hang on, I gotta do a little maintenance around here. Since apparently I'm the new owner of the Great Clock, I gotta make sure this place works correctly. Okay, so now they're gonna incorporate both the recording and the time bombs. So let's take a look at what we can do here.
Have the recordings throw time bombs.
He just said they can, yeah.
Ballin', but
The only things you have left to level is 70 as Culinarian, Fisher, and your Blue Mage Adventure you plan on doing. Oh, Blue Mage Adventures are fun.
you should do Blue Mage.
That's for sure. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Initiated.
I love how you remember that so
That
well.
audio is burned into my subconscious, and I hate it.
Shoot! I said shoot! Be gone!
Alright, before we deal with this, let's just do this. do some repair work, and then we'll hit the switch, and then I'll wait on myself and get impatient in a minute when I have to do this again.
Keep them away from your past self.
Any more? No, apparently not. Alright. So now, we will do this.
Temporal recording initiated.
Oh my god. Let my time bomb go. I'll follow myself. It's almost like facing yourself, except not. I don't think your temporal selves can actually kill enemies, though, so you actually have to whack them yourself when you do this, so... And now we'll let him stand on the door button. There we go, and off we go. See?
You're getting pretty good at this, sir.
I love how the bolts just fall. Like, he just sets up a... Like, Orvis just is like, I'm gonna set up a bucket full of money. It only dumps on the favored child. Fuck you.
Oh boy.
Oswald.
Well, I'm just saying you're on my list, pal.
Sigmund, I believe it is gone.
That's right. Run away.
So yeah, make sure you have enough height before you throw the bombs, because they can, it can get a little hard if you do all 3 of your jumps and then you throw a bomb and it's like, oh, I have no height left. But, you know. Alright, so this one gets a little more complicated, if I recall correctly, because we have to do some recording stuff, we have to do some fighting. I think we might have to do a time dilation up there, but we'll see. Let's see what we can do first.
Recording initiated.
Okay, so that'll pull us down. Now, watch what happens here. So if I record my new self, we can go up here and hit this. But the problem is that now my past self will never step off of the switch. So what we need to do is we need to delete all of these recordings and then have my past self step on the switch, give myself enough time to get there, and then step off the switch so I actually go up to the top.
Yeah, that was the tip I was going to give you. Just...
Don't be afraid to record over yourself, basically. So he'll step off and I can go up. There we go.
Even Orvis had trouble with that one once.
Did he? Didn't seem that difficult to me. Maybe I'm just too good.
You do have a higher...
I don't know if that makes a difference.
You're stupid.
Okay, let me repair some stuff. You don't have to do this, but hey, if there's anything I'm going to break in the environment to get bolts, I might as well repair it, you know? You are now a crafting addict. You found a website that tells you when all unspoiled, legendary, or ephemeral nodes pop because it saves money. I mean, that would help, yeah. Imagine if you were still doing YouTube, you might overlay your commentary over Past Clank while you're commentating it live, if that makes sense. Oh my god, that would... I think I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, like I would say stuff while it was happening, and then when it re-recorded, I'd just like have that in there on a lower volume so that you could still hear what I was saying before, and then say stuff over top of it.
Kingdom Hearts 3 out of context.
Yeah, but doesn't he like get frozen or something in midair and then he just
That's the
beats
joke.
him? Oh, okay, I see.
I don't think he actually gets hit. I think he just keeps walking.
Can you shut down the gears in Sector 3?
Negative.
What a shit.
But I will cross my
Oh,
fingers
boy.
for you.
Stupid, sarcastic, outdated piece of...
I heard that.
Uh-oh. Shit! Better be careful, she's out for blood. Alright, let's see what the switch does first. Okay, so that'll pop us up there, so we can hit a button up there. So what I'm going to want to do here is I want to record myself hitting the button.
Temporal recording initiated.
Except I don't want to hit it that fast, actually. Hang on, let me do that again. Because I'm going to have to get to it first, you know, so... Let's delete this recording, and then try again. Wait for it.
Initiated.
Okay, now go. Because that should give me plenty of time to get there. We can stop. Then we can go over to the platform,
Temporal recording
like this.
initiated.
Okay, now we go like this. We toss that out. And then we go hit the button. So now you can kind of see where this is going, right? Is you're going to have to record over yourself, allowing yourself to get there while this one stays here and hits the button for the rest of the time. So, now we got to record over this one. We'll go like this. We'll wait. And then we'll let him up. And now we can go, now that he's going, we can go across this while he does time dilation, so...
Clank is a Time Lord.
He is a Time Lord. Like, honestly, in some cases I don't like the way that they changed things around in the future series with the story, but like making Clank into an eldritch time and space demigod is pretty damn cool. If you're gonna change stuff around, you might as well go all the way with it, you know? So, alright, and I gotta get out of here before the 1 minute is up, though, unfortunately. So I can't mess around too much. There we go. Let's do some repair work, and off we go.
That was incredible. You should have your own theme music, sir. I could trail behind you and be all like,
I don't know if I need that, Sigmund. I mean, I love that episode of Family Guy where Peter gets his own theme music everywhere, but I don't know if I need that in my life.
I wish I had no bones.
Yeah, that was fun.
That moment will stick out like it's a vivid image.
Uh-oh. Problem, officer.
Sir, watch out! It's the hypersonic brainwave scrambler.
And he has brainwave scramble waves.
It's the hypersonic brainwave scrambler. Bruh, I'm not organic. I don't have brainwaves.
So now we actually have to fight him. And if I recall correctly, you can use time dilation to fight him. Although, apparently, I can... Yeah, there we go. Just knock him out of the thing and then throw another one to loosen him up. Haha! That's what I'm trying to do, Sigmund! Hang on, I think I have an idea. Haha! Yeah, use that time dilation to your advantage because it's very powerful. Uh-oh. It's fine, Sigmund, I got it. I'll teach him who he's messing with. So the voice of Sigmund, I don't know if he sounds familiar to anyone. It's Nolan North. He's doing Sigmund's voice, and I think he does a fantastic job as Sigmund in this one. You can't hardly even tell it's him, but I think he does a pretty damn good job, so... I'm just gonna toss another one for safety. There you go. Easy as that. You can beat him normally without using the time bombs, but why wouldn't I use the time bombs? Oh boy.
That was amazing, sir.
Thought he sounded a little familiar. Yeah, it's Nolan North, so.
Use Kung Fu.
Yeah, I just like the way he says Kung Fu in that one. Oh. He has a space face. Nefarious Space Station. Are you... No, you shouldn't have.
Oh, am I interrupting?
Good.
I'm rehearsing my epic romantic action comedy space opera.
Why?
I just thought it prudent to tell you Clank is en route to the Orvis chamber, sir.
Uh-huh.
Splendid! The moment we've been waiting for is now. Now, if there's nothing else to discuss.
I'm going to kill this guy now. Hi, Nefarious. Oh, not again. So, Lawrence isn't here, so... Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna get to do what he always wanted to. I love how he screams at him so loud, the hologram actually fuzzes a little bit. That seems like a good idea. Oh no. Oh my god, that poor guy! What the hell, Nefarious? Oh my god, I feel so awful for these guys.
My guy has a line of them waiting outside.
Oh man. Meanwhile, in the Vela sector, that looks like a lot of space debris. They did say this place was the junkyard of the galaxy, but what will we find on, what was it called? Torn 4? I think that's what it's called.
And it looks like Azimuth lives in a decommissioned mining robot on Torren 4.
Yeah, Torren 4. There we
I'll
go.
head over there now.
Actually, I won't head over there now. I'm going to go to the depot because this seems like the best place to call it a day. So that's going to do it for today's episode of Ratchet & Clank A Crack in Time, the Stream Edition. I forgot the future, but that's okay. I think there's a new weapon available? Oh no, we got to land on the main planet first before we can get the new weapon. So we'll worry about these new weapons later. For now, yeah, that's going to do it for today. Let's see what we got here. Piece of Yoshi, you came in right at the end. I will remember to play Royal, so... Mind is blown every episode with a Clank level. Let me just read through chat, and then we'll call it a day, so... We'll listen to the smooth jazz while we're at it. Love this game already. Unauthorized Sonic device, you authorized those things? I think Nefarious did, but, you know. Why is he still around? It's just because he's the butler that whacks him in the face the whole time. It's Lawrence. He's got a character, and his character is to be an ass to Nefarious.
Sheesh.
It wasn't loaded, he said. It'll be fine, they said. Meanwhile, please, like, put that guy in another robot so he can finish dental school. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode of Ratchet & Clank Future Crack in Time, the Stream Edition. Probably we'll try to do it like one sector per episode, although we might get through this sector faster than that, so I don't know. We'll see how it all goes as we get through here. Ooh. Comet. We'll go chasing comets later. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which will be happening on Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. There's a distinct likelihood that we will not get this game done before I get my wisdom teeth removed, but, well, we'll see what I can do about that. At most, I'll be taking approximately a week to 10 days off, so I don't know, we'll figure it out. Until Thursday, everybody, take care, and have a good one.
Bye.
I'm never going to get enough of these show tunes.